Hey everyone, welcome back to Treasure Hunt 101 Design from the Quest Adventure Society. My name is Quinn, and as with all of the videos in this series, we'll be discussing the topic of a different treasure hunt format, as well as tackling some of the challenges in treasure hunt design revolved around a specific topic. Be sure to catch all of our videos in the series so that you can be equipped and inspired to create the treasure hunt you're excited to create. And please click like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. In this particular video, being the first one, we'll be discussing the iconic and previously overused format, the rhyming clue to rhyming clue format. And I'll be offering some fun ideas on how to elevate this type of hunt with renewed freshness. I'll also be talking on the topic of how to engage pre-reader aged kids in any treasure hunt you might be planning, either as a hunt just for them, or so that they can still participate even if they are a part of a group of older kids and adults. What we call a rhyming clue to rhyming clue format is perhaps the most commonly used of all the treasure hunt design formats. Its premise is simple. The treasure hunter is led from location to location in a linear pattern, led only by a rhyming clue left at each location. Typically, adults are less enthusiastic about going on a treasure hunt of this kind due to their possible overexposure to the format itself, not necessarily treasure hunts in general. For those that have decided that this particular format is most ideal for what they'd like to plan, here are some key thoughts and ideas to make it more fun for the treasure hunter. Number 1. Use images or photos along with your rhyming clue. Perhaps the rhyming clue itself is only part of the information they need. For example, perhaps the rhyming part tells them to look under a rock, but the image next to it is a photo taken at a certain park. In this way, the two pieces work together to reveal the where in general, the park in the image, and the specific under a type of rock. For added fun, get creative on the images or photos you use. Maybe it's an obscure view, or perhaps an extreme close-up. Of course, these ideas would work great even without incorporating the rhyming clue with it if you wanted to. Number 2. Consider using humorous poetry. Although it's easier said than done to write it on your own, there's an easier way. Look online for some short, funny limericks or other short-form poetry. Most have opportunities to change a few words without changing the joke or the rhyming scheme. In these places, you can insert details about your location. For example, I am really determined and keen to start giving this house a spring clean. I will do it, I say. Yes, I'll do it today. Well, I'll do it tomorrow, I mean. This can easily be changed to, I'm really determined and keen to give under the basement stairs a good clean. I will do it, I say. Yes, I'll do it today. Well, I'll do it tomorrow, I mean. The clue, of course, being hidden under the basement stairs. Or you can sometimes get lucky and find one that you can use that fits one of your locations. For example, this one can be used to figure out the next clue is at the top of the stairs. There was a young fellow from Belfast that I wanted so badly to tell fast, not to climb up the stair as the top step was air, and that's why the young fellow fell fast. Number 3. Get creative with your specific locations. If you've chosen a more predictable format, then choose unpredictable locations. Ask around to friends and family for unique places they might have access to, like a person's backyard that the participant doesn't know so that it feels like they're going to a stranger's space. Or perhaps in an office building where a friend might have special access to a certain room. Another idea is to relive a certain story, such as clues hidden at significant places in a person's life or memories of a romantic relationship, like dates you've been on, etc. This is great for anniversaries. Number 4, come up with ways for the treasure hunter to earn the clues at each or some of the locations. Perhaps they arrive at the correct location, but the clue is difficult to get to, such as underwater in a pond, in a tree where they'll need to climb a ladder, etc. You can also station a live person at the location that has the clue. Perhaps the treasure hunter will need to complete a task or two or do a favor for your volunteer before they'll give up their clue. Having something to do at some or all of the locations will help break the potential monotony. Number 5. Consider doing something different at the very end of the treasure hunt. Provide an activity or puzzle to solve. Perhaps a phone number to call or secret document to open, such as in a Word document that is password protected. The rhyming clue to rhyming clue can suffer the pitfall of monotony. However, changing it up at the end will leave a fun twist as the last memory of the hunt. Plus, it's just fun. Number 6. Take the time to make the paper clues special. There are a number of ways to do this, from specialty writing, adding embellishments like ribbon and sealing wax, as well as on specialty paper. For a great selection of hand-antique paper created just for treasure hunts, check out our links in the description below. Now let's discuss the topic of helping pre-reader age children participate in a treasure hunt. Typically, treasure hunts aren't ideal for pre-reading age children, not just because they aren't able to read, but also for the problem-solving skills they haven't yet acquired that they will as they get older. Still, that doesn't mean that they can't have fun as long as you consider the following: whether the hunt is just for them or they are part of a group of older kids and adults. Number 1. Use images instead of words. They might not be able to read the words under the bathroom sink, but a picture of a sink cupboard will do the trick nicely. Number 2. Incorporate more activity than problem solving. If the goal is for them to have fun, then give them things to do and look for and nothing to sit and think about. They'd rather kick a ball than figure out a puzzle about a ball, if you know what I mean. Have them climb on top of something or crawl underneath the bed, etc. Number 3. Have more stops and quicker transitions. In general, they would enjoy quickly going to 10 locations and quickly finding their next clue at each one, then going to 5 locations with longer delays between each. Number 4. They can still search for things and love Easter egg hunt type activities. If they are with older kids, have an item that is color coded that is hidden more easily so the younger ones will know what they're looking for, and the older kids know to ignore them while they search for their own harder to find objects. Number 5. Make it colorful and energetic. Bright, happy themes tend to keep a small child's attention. Number 6. You'll be hard-pressed to keep the activity going for longer than 10 to 12 minutes depending on the child. Remember, it's better to plan an activity where they enjoy it enough to want more rather than exhausting the idea on them where they won't want to play it again. We hope you found these ideas helpful. Watch our next video in this series where we'll discuss a different treasure hunt format, the working off of a list, as well as some really fun ideas interjecting stories and themes into the treasure hunt itself. See you there.